You can experience a surprising amount of Funchal in just one day. In this video I will show you 7 places that give you the full picture of Madeira's capital, from historic streets and panoramic viewpoints to one of the most unusual rides in Europe. There's also a hidden gem viewpoint most visitors completely overlook. Plus a food stop that might surprise you. Let's explore Funchal in one day. Funchal sits on the south coast of Madeira, about 1.5 hours by plane from Lisbon. But it feels very different from mainland Portugal. Instead of flat historic centers, the city climbs steep hills above the Atlantic, which means many of the best experience here involves views, elevation and movement through the landscape. Start your day at Mercado dos Lavradores, Funchal's famous farmers' market. The building opened in 1940 and the entrance is decorated with colorful hand-painted azulejo tiles showing scenes of Madeira's agriculture. Inside, the market is split across different sections. The ground floor focuses on fruit and flowers, and you will see things here that are hard to find anywhere else in Europe. Passion fruit varieties, giant avocados, and bright birds of paradise flowers. Upstairs is where the fish market operates early in the morning. This is where locals buy black scabbard fish, a deep-sea fish caught hundreds of meters below the Atlantic surface. It's one of Madeira's most traditional ingredients. If you come before 10 AM, the market feels lively but still local. Later in the day it becomes much more tourist-focused. So early morning is a sweet spot. Just a short walk away is Funchal Cathedral. It was completed in 1514, which means it dates back to the very early Portuguese settlement of Madeira. From the outside it looks surprisingly simple, but step inside and look up. The wooden ceiling is made from carved cedar wood, arranged in intricate geometric patterns. Here's a detail many visitors miss. The columns are built from local volcanic stone, which gives the interior a darker, heavier tone compared with many mainland Portuguese churches. It's a small cathedral, but historically was once the center of the largest diocese in the world, stretching across parts of Africa, Brazil, and Asia during the Portuguese exploration area. To reach the upper part of the city, take the Funchal cable car. The ride connects the old town with Monte, the historic hilltop district. It takes about 15 minutes and climbs more than 500 meters above sea level. Each cabin slowly glides above rooftops, gardens and steep streets. And the perspective of the city changes the entire way up. Early afternoon usually has shorter lines than mid-morning when cruise passengers arrive, so timid you ride can save quite a bit of waiting. At the top you will be standing high above Funchal with a completely different atmosphere from the busy harbour below. From Monte, one of the highlights nearby is the Madeira Botanical Garden. The garden covers around 35,000 square meters and it's designed in large terrace sections overlooking the city. One of the most famous areas in these geometric flower beds arranged in colorful patterns. From above, they almost look like living mosaics. But the garden isn't just decorative. It holds more than 2,000 plant species, including many subtropical and endemic plants from Madeira and other Atlantic islands. If you enjoy photography, late afternoon light here is excellent. The terrace faces west, which means the city and the ocean starts glowing as the sun lowers. If you love Japan or you're planning to travel here someday, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, You Know to Travel. I upload more videos showing the best places to visit and interesting foods you don't want to miss. And if there's a spot you want to see in a future video, just drop it in the comments. Right near the garden area, you will find one of Madeira's most unusual traditions, the Monte Toboggan ride. Locals called carreiros guide wicker sleds down steep streets towards Funchal. This started in the 19th century as a fast way for residents of Monte to travel downhill into the city. Today it's a short but memorable experience. The ride lasts about 10 minutes and the sled can reach speeds close to 30 km per hour as the driver steers and brakes using rubber-soled shoes. It's part transportation history, part adrenaline ride. And there's really nothing quite like it anywhere else. I love these kind of local experiences, so I had to do it. After exploring the hills and viewpoints, it's time to slow down. For this trip, the food stop is Ciao Pizzeria Funchal. They specialize in traditional Neapolitan pizza, made the way you would expect in southern Italy. And you can see it immediately. The pizza looks incredible. Slightly puffed edges, light charring from the oven, and a soft center that folds just a bit when you pick it up. And it really feels like they're using fresh, high-quality ingredients with some local products worked into the menu. The dough is slow fermented, which gives the crust a light texture with just enough chew. If you want something different, they also make a calzone that looks just as good, and you will usually find cannoli on the menu too. I'm not the biggest cannoli fan, but maybe you are. Pizzas usually cost around 12 to 16 euros. That's roughly 13 to 17 US dollars. It's relaxed, welcoming, and exactly the kind of place where you can sit back after a full day of exploring the city. Sometimes a simple meal is a perfect ending to a packed trip. If you're planning to stay overnight in Funchal, one convenient option is Hotel Madeira, right near the city center. It makes it easy to walk to many of the places in this video. I have added the booking link in the description below, and if you're watching on TV, you can also scan the QR code on the screen. Now to the highlight, Pico dos Barcelos viewpoint. Most visitors go to the viewpoints higher in the mountains, but this one sits above 350 meters above the city, and the perspective is incredible. You can see the entire curve of Funchal's coastline, the harbor, and the city climbing the surrounding hills. Because it's slightly outside the main tourist route, it's usually much quieter than the popular mountain viewpoints. Sunsets here are especially beautiful. The city light slowly starts appearing below, while the Atlantic fades into deep blue, and the kind of view that reminds you how dramatic Madeira's landscape really is. Funchal is one of those cities where the food, the views and the landscape all come together in one place. Just one day you can ride above the city, explore historic streets, visit gardens filled with Atlantic island plants, and end the day with a great meal. And that combination is part of what makes travel in Madeira so memorable. If you're planning more of your trip, you might want to watch my next video about the best places in Madeira, because some of the island's most unforgettable spots are just outside of Funchal. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Matane.